Gentlemen, let's address a question that has sparked debate for centuries, one that sits at the intersection of science, culture, and identity. Should a man remain with his foreskin or without it? Which truly offers better health, comfort, and function? For generations, this topic has been shaped by tradition, religion, and social norms. But today, we have something even more powerful: evidence. In this conversation, we'll set aside assumptions and focus on what research and clinical practice actually tell us. Whether you've wondered about this quietly for years, or you're now considering circumcision for reasons of comfort, hygiene, or health, this discussion will give you clarity, not opinions, not trends, but informed, medically grounded facts that help you make the decision that's right for your body, your well-being, and your values. I'm Dr. Ivy, and for more than a decade, I've worked with men navigating issues of sexual health, performance, and confidence. Today, I'll be guiding you through the biological purpose of the foreskin, the scientifically proven benefits of circumcision, the risks and limitations to be aware of, and the situations where circumcision becomes a medical necessity rather than a personal choice. Before we dive in, take a moment to like this video, share where you're watching from, and subscribe if you value practical, science-based insight into men's health, vitality, and confidence. Here's the truth that often surprises people. There is no one-size-fits-all answer. There is no better condition that applies to every man. Some men live their entire lives with the foreskin intact and experience excellent health and sexual function. Others, through circumcision, find improved comfort, hygiene, or confidence. Your anatomy, daily habits, personal comfort, and medical history all play a role in determining what's right for you. This isn't about judgment or comparison. It's about understanding the unique design of your body and choosing what best supports it. From a biological standpoint, both the intact foreskin and the circumcised penis can function perfectly well, but each presents different advantages and potential drawbacks. Emotionally, your relationship with your body, your sense of cleanliness, and your sexual experience matter just as much as any medical fact. And practically, how you care for yourself day to day can influence whether one choice becomes more beneficial than the other. Over the years, I've learned something important in my work with men. Symptoms are not signs of failure, they're signals. They tell us where the body needs attention, understanding, or change. Decisions about foreskin or circumcision are deeply personal, but they should always be guided by evidence, not pressure or myth. When you understand both sides, the natural foreskin and the state of circumcision, you make choices confidently, without regret, and with full awareness of what each path offers. Now, let's break this down carefully and explore the 5 key areas men often overlook or misunderstand when thinking about foreskin and circumcision. The first, ignoring the biological functions of the foreskin. Many people underestimate just how sophisticated this small structure really is. The foreskin, or prepuce, is not simply an extra fold of skin. It has distinct biological functions that evolved for protection, sensitivity, and balance. Protection. The foreskin shields the sensitive glands from friction, dryness, and environmental irritants. Think of it as a natural sheath, maintaining the delicate tissue beneath it in its healthiest state. Lubrication. The inner surface of the foreskin helps maintain natural moisture and pH balance around the glands. This moisture protects against micro tears, dryness, and discomfort, especially during sexual activity. Sensation. Within the foreskin lie thousands of specialized nerve endings that contribute to fine touch, arousal, and pleasure. These nerve endings don't just trigger stimulation, they help fine-tune the sensations of touch and movement that define a man's sexual experience. Emotionally and practically, when men misunderstand or neglect this part of their anatomy, they can develop anxiety about hygiene, sensitivity, or performance. Daily comfort, self-touch, and sexual connection can all be influenced by how the foreskin is understood and cared for. The better approach is learn its function, maintain good hygiene, and respect it as part of your anatomy. When cared for properly, it can remain healthy, sensitive, and comfortable throughout life. The second, overlooking the benefits of circumcision. Circumcision is one of the oldest known medical and cultural procedures in human history. Over time, science has confirmed that this practice, when performed safely and under proper medical supervision, offers measurable health advantages for many men. Hygiene. Without a foreskin, cleaning becomes simpler. There is less risk of smegma accumulation, a natural mix of oils and dead skin cells that, if not cleaned properly, can lead to odor, irritation, or infection. For some men, circumcision reduces these challenges significantly and simplifies daily care. Infection risk. The moist environment beneath the foreskin can harbor bacteria and yeast, sometimes leading to inflammation known as balanopostitis. Studies show that circumcision, especially when performed in infancy, reduces the likelihood of urinary tract infections during early development. Sexually transmitted infections, large-scale trials have revealed that circumcision can lower the risk of certain sexually transmitted infections, particularly HIV, by improving hygiene and reducing viral transmission routes. Other infections, such as HPV and genital herpes, are also less common among circumcised men. Cancer risk. Though penile cancer is rare, chronic inflammation and poor hygiene can increase risk. Circumcision helps reduce this by lowering the occurrence of persistent infections and irritation. Emotionally, some men feel more confident knowing they have lower infection risks and easier maintenance. Practically, it can translate into simpler daily routines and fewer medical concerns over time. But it's essential to remember circumcision is not without its trade-offs. However, as with all things, there are some limitations.